being attached is the reason why nobody loves you. And that might sound like a crazy take, but you have to hear me out before you judge me on this video. Being attached to anything isn't a good thing because it does several things, and we're going to talk about that. But the moment you can detach from any person, from wanting love, from, for example, if you're in a relationship or you're out of relationship and you've just been hurt or you've been through a breakup, you come to realize that it was actually a bad thing for you to be attached, even in a good way, secure attachment. I was so anxiously attached in my life, and I've been hurt many times to the point where my subconscious mind couldn't get rid of this anxious attachment feeling. But I did by me doing this one thing, and I'll talk about in this video, and it's completely transformed my love life. I have an amazing girlfriend. It's really helped my life. And we'll get to that in a second. But being attached in any form, anxious attachment, secure attachment, these statements, they will absolutely make you question whether you're loving correctly. But why should you ever question whether you're loving correctly or not? Yeah, you might have had bad experiences, and I get that. And I'm here for you for that. I've been there too. I've been contemplating my existence for the fact that why am I loving this way? Why am I so anxiously attached? Why are they pulling away from me? What am I doing wrong to deserve this? These things that we question and we ponder over is the exact reason you cannot and you will not find the love that you desire. You might be a girl watching this video, right? I don't know how much of my audience is male, but if you're a woman watching this, trust me right now, you better focus on yourself. You better start actually just taking matters into your own hands and truly moving through life on your own terms. Because there are so many people out there that will just take advantage of you. I know what that feels like, even as a man. And I built this anxious attachment because of that. And so what is this answer that I wanted to give you before that will completely get rid of this subconscious programming that you've had because of your bad experiences? It's to drop importance. When you drop importance on thinking, why am I feeling this way? I need to be working on building secure attachment. When you drop importance on any of this, or I'm feeling like I'm anxiously attached, why am I like this? When you drop importance and say, you know what, I don't care. I love myself, and I'm gonna be who I need to be who I am, be myself, and love will come to me. I will no longer be attached to anybody or anything, and I'm gonna drop importance on trying to be somebody or why am I being this way completely. Because you already are. You are already the person who has all the answers, who is lovable, who's caring, and who can attract the person that they desire in their lives. Who can have a better relationship because they're no longer focused on what isn't working and they're focused on what can be and could be working. Because you're moving towards a better life with a growth mindset, not a fixed one. That applies to business, work, improving yourself. When you drop importance on focusing on whether things are working or they're not, you just become. You become the person that you become, who you've always supposed to have been. The person who knows they can fulfill the desires that they want in life. The person who knows they can have true love. So the main aim of this video is to really just stop thinking about what's anxious attachment, what's secure attachment. I need to learn all these styles. I'm not trying to diss on all these psychologists, right? I'm just saying you might have been focusing on that and why you're not good enough. But maybe that's the reason what's been keeping you from the result that you want in your relationships. So I urge you to just try it for a bit. Drop importance, say, you know what, I don't care about this anymore. I don't need to have all the answers right now for this. And just try it. And if it doesn't work, come back in a week's time and tell me that. But I guarantee you will. You'll come back in a week's time and say, thank you so much. I don't have to think about what's wrong with me anymore. Because you are already amazing and you have already all the answers and you are beautiful enough inside and outside to realize this truth. So I hope this video was a wake-up call, and I hope that you truly took it on board to the point where you know it's fine, you know it's okay to be the person who has gone through these experiences just as many of us have. And the only way you'll be able to like actually find true love, find like any love in general, is to look within, is to accept yourself, is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for focusing on the wrong things for too long. We build anxious attachment because we're so focused on the wrong things. And we build secure attachment by being so sure of ourselves that we are great, that we can have absolutely everything we ever want in this lifetime. Because what you are is what you do, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner you realize that the doing is you just being and accepting and being caring and compassionate, and not using those bad experiences as a way to like reflect that onto the world. Like, come on, we all go through bad experiences, but when are you going to move past that? Okay. And that goes much deeper, like onto how you can solve that, and you can join my community down below. It's currently at an offer. It's going to be at an extremely high price, but if you want to really fix something internally within you, then that's going to be the place for you. First link in the description. But like, when are you going to stop focusing on the bad things? I've mentioned it multiple times in this video. We're human beings, not human doings. Who told you you have to think so much about what's wrong? Who told you what you have to think about what's right? You don't need any of those pondering, philosophical, reflective, very abstract like reflections that make you question your own like self. So many of us are trying to do that. So many of us are trying to find meaning, true love and success, but the moment you can detach from this attachment to figuring out why you're feeling anxiously attached, or how can you be secure, the moment you let that go completely, just watch the love that comes to you. Just watch this flow, this energy that just feels so amazing, just rush over your body. So I want you to do one thing right now. I want you to sit there and I want you to just take a deep breath with me. It's okay. Whatever you're going through right now, it's completely understandable. And like, I wish I could just like talk to you one-on-one right now, and I hope you feel that through the screen, to tell you that it's fine, whatever you're feeling. But to also tell you to drop the importance on focusing on these attachments and like, why am I so attached to this person? How can I stop feeling this way? Because truthfully, you love yourself even when you don't say you love yourself. The universe has great things in store for you if you just let it in. And that's all I want you to do, is let yourself in to the world that's already arranging itself for you in the most beautiful ways. So that was it for today's video. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until next time.